In the local Hyundai lineup, there is a wide gap between the smaller Stargazer MPV and the larger Staria. Well, not anymore because Hyundai Philippines has just launched their mid-sized minivan, which is the Custin that I have here. Now in this video, we will take a tour of the top-spec Hyundai Custin GLS Premium to see what it has to offer. Let's do this. With the popularity of SUVs and crossovers, there has been a distinct lack of choices when it comes to mid-size MPVs between 1.5 million and 2 million pesos. The usual choice in this category is the Toyota Innova, but now Hyundai has finally decided to challenge the reigning Toyota MPV. The Hyundai Custin is a true-blooded minivan with sliding doors, ample space, and premium features, but it is also well-priced considering the feature set. This top-spec Custin GLS Premium retails for 2,080,000 Philippine pesos, which puts it right smack in the same price level as the Toyota Zenix hybrid. So, what exactly do we get, and is it enough to challenge the Toyota MPV? But before we find out, special thanks to Hyundai Manila Bay for providing the Custin GLS Premium to do this car feature. Here at Reagan's Rides, we do car reviews of SUVs, sports cars, trucks, and everything in between. So subscribe and hit the bell. When I first saw the Custin in person, it immediately reminded me of the Toyota Previa and more recently the Honda Odyssey. You see, it's the size and shape of this premium minivan that brought images of those two other vehicles in my mind. And yeah, it's the fact that it's not as big as the Staria or even the Kia Carnival, and we also have sliding doors here instead of swing-out doors. Now those sliding doors makes this more like a true minivan rather than an MPV. Now, considering the fact that both the Toyota Previa and the Honda Odyssey are no longer available here in the Philippines, well, that makes this Hyundai Custin GLS Premium the only available premium minivan within its size and price category today. Now, when you look at the front fascia of this vehicle, you'll see that it has a signature Hyundai front fascia. See, we have the LED DRLs that are neatly incorporated here in this glossy piano black front grille, plus we have full LED headlight units here. Now we also have a chrome trim on top of that front grille with the words Custin put there. And yes, when you look at this entire front fascia, yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Hyundai Tucson, except the Custin spent more time in the kitchen, went wild with all the food, and gained some weight. Now, as I said, one of the key features that separate the Custin from other MPVs in the price category is the fact that we have sliding doors here instead of swing-out doors. Now, this top-spec GLS Premium gets power sliding doors on both sides of the vehicle, while the base-spec GLS only has one power sliding door, which is located on the right side of the car. Now, if you check out the door handles here, we also have this chrome knurled finish on the door handles, giving the Custin really more of a premium look. Now, other amenities here include power folding side mirrors here with a heating function and LED turn signals, and we also have 18-inch alloy wheels here. Now, behind those wheels, we get four-wheel disc brakes, and for the suspension, it rides on MacPherson's up front and the torsion beam at the back. Now, the ground clearance stands at 175 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken, which is, yeah, it's pretty standard for a premium minivan. Since the Hyundai Custin is sourced from the Hyundai factory in China, that means that we get the smaller gasoline engine here in order to avail of the tax incentives for vehicles that are sourced from China. Now that means that the Custin is powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder gasoline motor that pumps out 170 PS and 253 Newton meters of torque. Now all of that power is sent to the front wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now dudes, I haven't driven the Hyundai Custin yet, but considering that we have 170 PS on tap, well, I am pretty confident that this minivan will be quite athletic when you drive it on the highway. One of the bigger advantages of premium minivans of this size is that it can be owner-driven, since the smaller footprint means it's more manageable. I mean, we also have a very nice looking and well-spec'd cockpit area here, which makes the Hyundai Custin GLS Premium truly an ideal mommobile. Now, we have beige leather seats here, which, by the way, is exclusive only to the Custin GLS Premium, the top-spec GLS Premium trim, because the base spec Custin only gets black leather seats. Now, these beige leather seats also have full power adjustments for both the driver and the front passenger, although we don't get any ventilation here. That feature is reserved for the lucky passengers in your second row captain's chairs. Now, we also have a gray leather wrap steering wheel here, which looks really good, but you may have to wear white gloves whenever you drive this thing in order to keep smudge marks and dirt away from this good-looking steering wheel. Unfortunately though, yeah, the wheel only adjusts for tilt. We don't have a telescope function here, which is kind of a bit of a bummer considering the price level that we're paying for this top-spec Hyundai Custin GLS Premium. We also have a slim and sleek-looking fully digital gauge cluster there. And as for the safety bits, well, I'm happy to note that the top-spec Custin GLS Premium gets Hyundai's Smart Sense. Now, Smart Sense is the suite of driver assist aids from Hyundai, but I'm still wondering why. For whatever reason, Hyundai Philippines still doesn't give us adaptive cruise control in any of their offerings here in the country. I mean, yeah, it's adaptive cruise control would have made the Smart Sense complete, and it would have made it like one of the best, systems out there, considering that, yeah, we have lane keep assist and all that. But we only get standard cruise control here, so that is also a bit of a miss for me. Now, we have a 10.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system here that comes equipped with the usual standard niceties like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and the image of a 360-degree view camera. But this touchscreen infotainment system also comes with seat controls. Oh yes, you heard it right. We have controls that will allow you to adjust your power second row captain's seats at the back, giving you access to like sleep position, to relaxation and stuff like that. In fact, we can also control the power adjustments of the front passenger seat right here in this infotainment screen. So that, my friends, is a 2 thumbs up for me. Now, we also have a wireless charging pad here. We also have a couple of cup holders, an electronic park brake with an auto hold button, plus we have shift buttons here instead of a shift knob, which is the same one that I found in the larger Hyundai Palisade. Now, as for the cabin materials and the layout here, as I said, this is a really nice place to spend a lot of time in. We've got some beige and light gray colors going on for your materials. We've got this light ashwood trim on the middle dashboard there. The AC vents are properly spaced here, giving you maximum cooling and comfort. And we also have a good amount of storage capacities here. We've got a bunch of storage stuff from your glove box to the center console here. And of course, let's not forget that we also have a fully functioning sunroof up top, one of 2 sunroofs available in this top-spec Custin GLS Premium. All right, let's go to the second row. So we've got a power sliding door here, although it's a bit of a miss that we don't have a button here to close and open your power sliding door. So you still have to yank on that door handle in order to do that. But it's a minor nitpick. It's nothing too serious, guys. Anyway, let's move on to the actual seats here in the second row. See, when it comes to premium minivans like the Custin GLS Premium, the second row area is always the best seats in the house. See, we have full captain's chairs here, of course, in beige leather, and we also have heat and ventilation function for these second row seats. See, we don't have a massage function though. That's a bit of a miss. Although for 2 million pesos, I'm not really complaining. So yeah, I'm happy that we already have ventilation here. And we also have full power adjustments. We also have an ottoman here, as you can see, which you can adjust with your power controls here at the sides of the seat. And we even have controls to move the seats together or move them apart, depending on how well you're getting along with your fellow passenger here. I mean, if you're pissed off at each other, then just set it as far apart as possible. If you want to cuddle up and snuggle together, you can put them together as well. Now, if you're sitting here where I am, which is on the right side of the vehicle, if you want to have more leg room, you can always adjust the front seat there, as long as there's nobody sitting there. Yeah, you can adjust that for more leg room if you want to relax some more. Yeah, but if you want to eat a snack or something, both the seats also have this fold-out tray table, which also has an indentation there where you can park an iPad or a tablet, which will help keep the kids occupied when you're going on a long trip. If you have some drinks, there's pop-out cup holder there. Plus, we also have another set of cup holders here at the bottom part, which also has a wireless charging pad. Oh yeah, so we have two wireless charge pads here, one in the front, one here in the second row. We also have two USB-A charge ports, and of course, a couple of second row AC vents. Now lastly, we also have this large moonroof on top of us. I say moonroof because you can't open them. They're just a fixed glass there, but it's still nice to have. So yes, this, my friends, is the best seats in the house, but the Custin is marketed as a 7-seater. So let's check out the third row seats to see what sort of comfort we can expect from the third row. Alright guys, so we're here at the third row seats of the Hyundai Custin GLS Premium, and this minivan is marketed as a 7-seater, which means that you can put 3 people here at the third row seats. Now, I was already prepared to tell you that it's going to be tight if you put 3 people here. But now that I've sat here, I can tell you that if you put 3 average Asian adults here at the third row seats, well, even if you go on a long drive, they will be quite comfortable. It's not going to be as luxurious as the second row captain seats, but it is perfectly doable. You see, we have a good amount of space here. I am 5'6" and I have ample leg room, knee room, and headroom here, and it doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel claustrophobic at all. Now, considering that the second row captain seats here are almost all the way back, so they have a lot of leg room there. So yes, the third row seats of the Custin is super duper okay. Now, when it comes to the amenities, we also have ceiling-mounted AC vents here to keep you cool. We even have its own separate blower control here on the side. And yeah, we also have a pair of cup holders on both sides. So yes, if you're going on a family road trip and you're here in the third row seats of the Custin GLS Premium, you will not feel sorry for yourself, because this is a perfectly good place to spend time in. Now, as far as rear-end designs of premium minivans go, this Hyundai Custin is one of the more good-looking ones. You see, we have a typical rear end here, which is pretty bulbous, but, pun intended, we also have this gorgeous set of LED lighting units here. See, we have LED taillights there, plus they also put in an LED light strip down the center, which makes this premium minivan look really, really futuristic. Now, Hyundai decided not to put the corporate H logo here, but instead they put the full Hyundai name down the center, which for some reason makes it look much more handsome. It looks really, really good, pare. Now, the best news here, is the top-spec GLS Premium gets a power liftgate. Now that we have that power liftgate open, you'll notice that even if we deploy the third row seats, yep, this is my large Sky Travel luggage here, and yes, it can fit behind the third row seats of the Hyundai Custin. This is a large Sky Travel luggage, not a medium, large. So that shows you that this, my friends, is really a true minivan. Now, in case you need more space than just this area, well, you can always tumble down the third row seats. Let's do that now. So we tumble down the third row seats. And while I don't have the actual space figures here, well, as you can see, we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, a fifth one on top. We can put 5 large Sky Travel luggage behind the second row seats. Now, granted, the seating capacity goes down to just 4 passengers, but you still have enough space here at the back for over a month-long vacation. Now, that's not too bad. Now, in case you're looking for the spare tire, it can also be found underneath this premium minivan. The Hyundai Custin GLS Premium is shaping up to be a fantastic option for those who want a premium family vehicle with a more manageable size and price level. It ticks all of the right boxes of an ideal family hauler and is perfect for the discerning Filipino family. As a family man with 3 kids myself, I am excited to give the Hyundai Custin a proper driving review video. But until then, thanks for watching.